Okay, I'm home at last after all these Olympiads and competitions, and I'm ready to retell the story. So, his friend Daniel works at a charity program that teaches people from different socially disadvantaged groups about the American healthcare system. And Daniel gives lectures at the hospitals where he explains how to get access to the US medical facilities and medicines and hospital treatment. He attended one of those lectures and took down some notes, so here are some of them. If you have a medical problem of any kind, you should call a well qualified health provider or contact your physician for diagnosis and treatment. Don't waste time surfing the internet trying to find the ways of treatment yourself, and don't rely on home remedies, especially if your condition is serious or painful. If it is an emergency, call an ambulance. In some cases, there is no need of immediate treatment. For example, if you have a callus or a blister on your foot, it's not life threatening, and it doesn't mean that you should call 911. So just put on a band-aid and wear more comfortable shoes. If you feel sick and have pain in your stomach after eating a 2 week old cake or wild mushrooms that you picked in the nearest forest, you might be suffering from food poisoning, and you will feel better within a couple of days without any special treatment. But if in case of more serious food poisoning, your doctor might give you a prescription, or you may need to stay at the hospital or an IV. When you have a problem, you set up an appointment with the doctor and ask questions about your condition. If English is not your first language and you can't explain clearly what kind of pain you are experiencing, an interpreter will be provided. And after assessing your medical history, the physician examines you. He takes your temperature, measures your blood pressure, checks your lungs. Sometimes, if it is necessary, they order such tests as X-ray or MRI. And sometimes the diagnosis can be mm, a disease can be diagnosed by a simple blood test. In some cases, if you are suffering from a toothache, just go to a dental professional, and this toothache can cause sometimes unbearable pain, and in this case you will have a dental filling, and it's better to go to the clinic and have your teeth treated. Sometimes you can take a painkiller to soothe the pain. Um, there are a lot of medicines that you can buy without any prescription, but you should be careful and read the instructions carefully before use. Some meds have side effects, and some medicines can be prescribed only by a professional. So, medical authorities recommend people to get vaccinated against the flu every year to avoid some severe outbreaks, and a seasonal vaccine is the best way to to avoid getting a flu. Some people are afraid of injections and needles, and in case you have a panic attack, try to distract yourself and think of something else while the nurse is giving you a shot. Remember to visit your physician on a regular basis to check up and take good care of yourself. Don't wait until you are sick. So give up smoking and change your lifestyle towards positive and healthy direction. If you In case of high blood pressure, cut down on sugar, and it is proved that people who do exercises on regular basis, are less likely to get heart diseases. So go jogging, take up sports, include 15 minutes of morning exercises into your morning routine, and staying active and keeping a balanced diet will can actually what can put some diseases into remission. And make sure that you have medical coverage, cause without any insurance you are personally responsible for the expenses. Of course, if you are taken to an emergency room and your condition is a question of life and death, you will get medical help required to save your life. And no hospital return you away if you have some symptoms of heart attack. But then all the medical bills are yours to pay. So sometimes being hospitalized without insurance can cost an arm and a leg.